I literally just got back from the Good and Beautiful conference and it was amazing. It was uplifting. So I'm going to change 2 really big things about our homeschool this year. Number 1 is I'm going to be better to my husband. Mikkel Monson, who is at Monson Schoolhouse, had a class about how to treat our husbands, or things that make our husband feel more involved in our homeschool. And Bo's really not too involved. He kind of lets me take care of most of everything. He provides a way so that I am able to homeschool our kids. I don't have to work. I need to make sure he has a nice breakfast in the morning and that he can take a nice lunch to work. The house is mostly organized for when he gets home. Bo loves a clean house. The second thing I felt like I need to do is make sure that I say yes more to the kids. Even if it's, Henry says, can I go to my friend's house and it's 7 o'clock at night, I can say, yes, you can go tomorrow. Or, yes, we can, if Henry's like, can we have candy at the store? Yes, we can have candy on Halloween or whatever. Just to say yes more, because really I feel like kids get to hear no, 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 no all the time. And I really want to say yes more, or to be able to think more before I say no, to see if it really is not a good idea. So I'm excited about this year. Hopefully those will be some good changes in our home. Also, while we were at the convention, I invited my sister-in-law Tara, and we were able to go to the Good and Beautiful warehouse. And here are a couple fun clips from that time. Show you the curriculum we've used this year and what my thoughts were. So this is the curriculum I've used for Kate this year and how it's gone. So Kate has done the language arts level 1 and it has been phenomenal. We've had a lot of fun. I mean, she's learned so much and is reading really, I think at a 2nd grade reading level. She is pretty fluent when she reads. She has good comprehension. And there's some fun activities on here, like deciphering what kind of sentence each of these are. So the ball is big. Is it a statement, question, or command? And so she was able to cut it out and then place it where it went. And then Kate, I said, how are you so smart? And Kate said, oh, that's a question. And I said, yes, it is. And she's like, can you write it down for me? So I said, yes, I'll write it down. So there's Kate. I also love that the curriculum uses the most beautiful art and has the child talk about it. It's amazing and beautiful, and I love that it points out the details, like the light and the dark and different kinds of things in the artwork, and it makes Kate think about them. And sometimes she doesn't really want to think about them. She wants to go so fast. Kate is like me, where I move a million miles a minute. I like to keep going, and it makes her stop and think. There was also a couple times where I would read a story to her, and then she would have to tell the story back to me, so she would have to narrate back to me. I love it. This curriculum has dictation. She has to think about how to spell the words, and if it's a sentence, what kind of punctuation is at the end of the sentence. She absolutely loves doing language arts every day. It's never a fight. She loves it. The last thing I have to tell you about this curriculum is that it encompasses everything. It has the phonics, reading, spelling, writing, grammar and punctuation, literature, and art appreciation. So you're not having to buy all the different curriculums. It's all in one place. It has been an ease. It's been so easy to do. Really open and go. It's been amazing. We also have this level 1 reader with the Good and the Beautiful, which I feel like all of Good and the Beautiful points to God. It's not all, it doesn't talk about God in every lesson, but it talks about, I love my mom. I help my mom with chores. My dad loves my mom. It's always talking about it's always giving the children good messages. And this book, I think the cover is just so cute. So cute. And Kate loves these stories. I mean, Penny's Pine Trees. And they're just... Penny and her father went to the library and got 7 books about pine trees. They read and they read on the back lawn of their new home. Well, I love in this story that a daughter and a dad want to be together. And Kate reads about it and she feels the love from these books. This is Handwriting Without Tears, and I really liked it. But Kate hasn't. I think it has too much going on each page. Like, look at this page. It's having her do too many things. And sometimes she doesn't, like when it says add EST, I don't know if you see that. She doesn't, when we first did that, she didn't understand what that meant. And I had to explain it to her a couple times for her to understand that it's nest, and then she has to do best. Because it says it right here, and then, so she was a little confused. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm not sure if that makes sense to you guys, but to her, it would ask sometimes things, like it says it does it again. And every time I felt like I was explaining to her how to do it and what it meant, and I think it kind of made her frustrated. We got this musical multiplication. It's unreal, you guys. Homeschool or not, you need this in your home. So it's like 3 times 3 is 9. 9 monkeys on a vine. And it puts it in their head. And Kate and Henry know a lot of their multiplication tables from this. It's amazing. Like, it's literally amazing. It's got in my head, it's got in Bo's head. We're listening to this all day long. And it has the most beautiful pictures, like 6 times 6 is 36. Dad has 36 clocks to fix. Like, it's so cute. Like, and my voice is terrible, I already know. Nobody needs to comment below and say, Emily, your voice stinks, because I already know. Like, unreal. Like the watercolors in here are unreal. It's beautiful. My kids love looking at it while we listen to the CD. So fun. So fun. So yes, musical multiplication is great if you homeschool or not. It's the best. We've done Right Start Math B. It's obviously been used. I mean, the cover's gone. We use it every day. We've done it for about a year and a half. It took us about a year and a half to complete level B. And I love the curriculum, but it's very time consuming for the mother or father, whoever's doing it. It's taxing on my brain. I don't know if it's time consuming, because I just set the timer for 20 minutes a day, and when the beeper goes off, we just finish with whatever we're doing. But to me, playing the games is really hard. Although I was just talking to my girlfriend, and she does math 3 days a week. She's got a little child the same age as Kate, and she does the math 3 days a week. And then there's a game. Right Start Math is great. It has games. So she does math 3 days a week, does the games on the 4th day. For history, we've done a curriculum called Beautiful Feet, and I've loved it. I don't have the curriculum manual with me right now because it's packed, but it has lax beautiful curriculum where you sit and read. If you buy the activity guide, it sometimes gives you some activities you do or some copying pages which bring out God and how amazing he is. So I've liked Kate doing the copy work, but the books itself are just magnificent. They're beautiful. I love and they're not all these books. It's all books about early America, but the artistry in these books, I just pulled them out. I could find these ones. I couldn't find all the other ones quickly, and so I thought I would just give you guys a little taste of these. I've got right now Buffalo Bill, Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, and Columbus. So they're all beautiful books, and Kate and Henry enjoy reading them. And I mean, if you go to Beautiful Feet, there are like, I think there's probably 25 to 30 books for the early America. So definitely recommend it for the younger age. When Kate's in 3rd grade, so Kate will be in 2nd grade this coming year. I think the 3rd grade we will do, for 3rd grade we will use The Good and the Beautiful for sure. I just felt like she wasn't quite ready. Okay, and then for science, we've done the weather unit and the arthropod unit from Good and the Beautiful. Both are unfortunately packed away. Were exceptionally beautiful. Kate and Henry loved looking at the weather every day in the weather unit and seeing where the wind was going and talking about the snow and the clouds and all. They loved learning about how weather works. Their very favorite unit of all time though was the arthropods, and they loved learning about bugs and exploring and looking at butterfly wings and doing all that whole bit. So totally recommend the Good and the Beautiful science units. I cannot wait for the coming year, and I can't wait to tell you guys which ones I'm using. The other thing about the science units from Good and the Beautiful is that it's family style. So the whole family can sit together and be a part of it. Henry was totally part of all the science units. I printed out a paper for him for every worksheet we did. Henry didn't always participate, or he sometimes would just scribble and was done, but he always felt like he was a part and would always. I do stations for the units, and Henry did all of the stations with us. We got the snap circuits, and Bo's an electrical engineer, if you guys remember, and he loved doing this with the kids, and the kids loved doing it with Bo. So super fun this year. Now for Henry, we had a super fun year. He did use The Good and the Beautiful pre-K, and it was so fun. This is Henry's pre-K book, and like, look at this. The child practices his skills by placing cotton balls on here with glue. Match the first letter. So he circled the D for duck, F for frog. Circle the lowercase n's. Have the child color all the items that start with the letter N. So nest and nose. He's loved doing this, and he actually asks for it. And this too points to God. Look, and let's explore the picture. The girl is having a wonderful time playing outside. She loves nature. Nature is the world God made. Some things in nature that I love are, and then you can have then I can give the child examples of what I love. And when I did this, Henry named some things he liked to do too. So it's always making us think about what we love and appreciate that God has made for us. Give the video a thumbs up if you want me to post a video for what we're going to be using this coming year. We cannot wait. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good night.